Hi guys, this is Jinmei. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Jane Andrews TV. Watch, subscribe, like, and turn on the notification bell for you to know if I have another video. So today I am going to share to you my experience about my US citizenship journey, interview journey I mean. Well, just a quick overview on my application. It was a self-prepared application. Yes, I did it myself. I filled it up myself. And yep, it was actually very easy because it's more on ourselves. I sent out my application through mail, particularly the USPS, and I think my husband paid like $7 for it. Yep. After that, well, he sent it like October 2nd. I can still remember it because it was the last day when the fee was still $725. And the next day, October 3rd, it would be $1,200. So I'm glad I made it. After I submitted that application, October 15th, this is dated October 15th of 2020. This is the notice of action saying that they created an online account for me. With this account, I can check the status of my case, sign up to receive email notifications and text messages, manage my account preferences and contact information. Yeah, and this one here, these are the steps for me to do to access my account. The following day, I received another notice of action. This says that they received my form and they are currently processing my case. This form dated December 10th, 2020. This form says that I do not need to do a biometrics anymore because they will just use my old one. And lastly, like around January 27th of 2021, I received that notice of action again. It was an appointment. Yes, my appointment date, time, and the address of that USCIS office that was in Phoenix. And this one here, that I still wrote it. I wrote it down here so I won't forget. Yep, this was my interview appointment date, March 8th, 2021, Monday, 12:45 p.m. You know what? Why don't I have the appointment notice or the notice of action? Because the consul officer that interviewed me, she did not return it anymore. And on this next slide, these are the checklist of the requirements for you to bring during your interview. So these are the complete checklist. When March 8, 2021 came, my interview date, my interview appointment, I went into their office. And in that office, I went through a security first. Like I have to put all my stuffs in their small tote. Yeah, and then it will go to the X-ray machine, and just like an airport security thing. After security, I went to their receptionist. Like she punched in my, I don't know, maybe not my number just to check me in. And then she gave me this priority number thing. And after she did that, she took my body temperature. Yep, she took my body temperature. I think my temperature that time was uh 30, 36.5 something. Yeah, they used the Celsius thing. And after that, I just find a seat and waited for my name to be called. By the way, I kind of regretted it that I did not bring my phone or anything to read, because I haven't done, like, I just waited there doing nothing. So because the last time when I had my green card appointment thing, if I remembered it right, yes, I went t- 3 times to an immigration office, and they were very strict about bringing phones and devices, something like that. I was not allowed to bring it before, but now, yeah, I can see people with their phones already. So my advice to you, if, yeah, you can bring your phone so you can you have something to chat, or I don't know, you can talk to somebody while you are waiting. So when my name was called, the officer led me to her small office. When we were there, she asked me for my green card ID and my state ID. After she checked it, she told me that we are going to have an oath. It was just saying, well, you just raise your right hand. I just raised my right hand, and she said something that she said something to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. And your my response was, yes, ma'am, but the correct response for it is, I do. I mean, yes, I do. Yep. And then after that, the test began. The first thing I was tested was my reading test, my reading skills. There was a tablet that they used there. It was just as big as this. This is a Samsung Galaxy Tab A tablet. So all you have to do is to read the sentence here that appeared on the tablet. The question was, where is the White House? So I need to read that. And she said, okay, next question. Next test is my writing skills. So she said something like, the White House is in Washington, D.C. So I have to write that sentence on the tablet also using a stylus pen. That's it. Then the last was the civics question. Where's the is my most what's this nervous part, because it's like, I don't know. So these are the 6 questions that she asked me. Number 1, when was the Declaration of Independence adopted? Number 2, who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Number 3, who is the father of our country? Number 4, name one state that borders Mexico. Number 5, what is the supreme law of land? And lastly, number 6 is, the idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. I'm reading it right now. What are these words? Yep, those are my 6 questions, But if you cannot answer the 6 questions, you still have four more, because it will be like 10 questions, but you have to answer 6 questions correctly. And lastly, my last questions were more like my personal information thing. It's those questions, guys or friends, were only on that form that you filled up, like my full name, my date of birth, how many kids that I have, my current address, my phone number. So my advice to you is to make copies of your N400 form so that you can just read it, scan it a little before you go to your interview. It's just easy because it's all about yourself. I was only asked about myself. Yep. So that's it, guys. And then when she told me that I passed, I got so happy. Finally, my stress level, my anxiety level is gone. And then after the interview, she just asked me to sign something on the tablet, just a signature thing, just to confirm that that I passed the interview. And after that, she said to hang out in the lobby because we had a short ceremony, oath-taking ceremony after that interview. It took like an hour of waiting again because they have to wait for another applicants. By the way, we were 5 applicants, so they have to print the certification thing first, and they have to do it pretty quick though. And that was it. It was very nerve-wracking experience, but when you are confident that you can do it, well, you really can do it. And the interview lasted for only 30 minutes. That's it, guys. So maybe next time I have to tell you what's going on in that little ceremony that we had, because we had the officiating officer tell us something first, and then I'm going to show you what's inside in that small packet before doing the officiating, the oath taking. So thank you for watching my video. I hope you learned something today, and see you next time. Bye.